teachers are quitting in record numbers. Some of the reasons include spiking stress levels, problems with student behavior, and a harsh political spotlight.
When I was teaching, I was making $32,500 a year. I'm dealing with 6 classes, 38 to 42 kids every single class. You're walking into that classroom, there are kids that have just been in a fist fight, kids that have just had their dad walk out the night before, kids that are nervous about the test the next day, and I'm making just enough to live. Every teacher I know does taxes or has a second job. I'm sure half of them drive Uber now. We are forcing our teachers' hands to leave unless you are dedicated to this profession in a way like Kobe Bryant was. Why wouldn't you just go get an easier job?
Even if they
work
are.
remote and watch GBL at home,
right,
rather than going to school and being yelled at for everything you do, because now you're teaching on emotion. So if we're going to go with this premise, pre-calculus made me uncomfortable. Are we going to stop teaching that?
Listen, there are a lot of reasons that teachers are leaving the profession right now. Between pandemic teaching, not being treated like professionals, the lack of pay, and just the expectations that they are going to do it all and then some, it is absolutely no wonder that teachers are leaving the profession. But there is one reason that teachers are leaving that is not talked about in the news or by administration. And that reason is student behavior. Student behavior and the lack of consequences for that behavior is a huge problem right now. And the reason that a lot of teachers are continuing to leave this profession. Just add that to the list of things that need to be addressed and fixed now.
I've been in school over a month now. I've never seen this long of an adjustment period. Like normally it's like you give a kid a couple weeks. All of us, between the kids, the teachers, when I see the pre-K teachers, whom at my school are always just the most fun women, when I see their faces were sullen for the last 3 weeks, I'm like, what is happening, y'all? And it's just, there's something in the air right now, specifically between kids I don't think ready to be back, teachers not ready to be back, because I think we're seeing that burnout. And also, like, I can see in some of these teachers' minds, I'm like, you are planning an exit strategy. I can feel it. I see it. Because it's like, I don't blame you. Why do you want to put up with it? And there are more issues this year that a lot of our teachers have had than I think have ever had.
I wouldn't discourage anyone from becoming a teacher. I think that it's like one of the most noble professions you can do. Think about how good our teachers could be if they could focus on just teaching and not have to work a second job on the weekend. The compensation, it was a lot better than I think people are used to and what people would expect. People probably didn't think that it was a move upwardly. If they just looked at the title, think it would be a move downward. Last year I made 43 teaching. I know that for sure. My base this year is 55, but then we get bonuses as well. I don't know the exact numbers. To me, that was a substantial amount, and with the increased benefits and opportunity, it just made sense.
So yesterday I told you that it was a great time to quit your job. It turns out teachers are quitting their jobs at an alarming rate. Quits in the educational services have increased by 148%. compared to only 27% in retail industry. That's since 2020. Teachers are being recruited in the management industry, IT, consulting, and software development. According to LinkedIn, teachers make great sales individuals as well.
I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
I really hate this dude right now.